Hello and welcome to Fancy Football, and this is the fan reaction uh, on a Saturday evening or a Saturday night like this, with me and my co-pilot, or I'll say the one and only and amiable Paul. Paul, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm off here. Good evening, guys. How you all doing?
I guess uh, they're all doing fine. So, what happened today? Arsenal held at home, masterclass from De Bruyne, an unexpected defeat from for Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah.
What else again? A lot of things, a lot of news today in the EPL, and let's dive into that pool of the EPL action today, and let's see where it takes us to. So, where do we start from, Paul? Where do we start from?
We'll start from Manchester City because they played the first game as well.
Okay, Manchester City 5, Crystal Palace
So,
2. I thought the match was going to end in a 1-1 or a draw. That was my prediction in the prediction show. Uh, but it ended up giving us a 7 goal trailer at the end of the day.
yeah.
A masterclass from Kevin De Bruyne and his cohorts, the likes of Mamouche, were also on the score sheet. And a whole lot of things that went well right. Could we just say Manchester City is back?
I can't say they are back because given the fact that they were at home, so it's a win that we all expected
Oh,
for me.
really?
So I predicted that they're going to win 3-0. So, but early in the game, Crystal Palace took the lead. They were trailing 2-0 before before how many minutes? Let's say 22 minutes.
Yeah,
Crystal Palace was winning 2-0. So
exactly.
I know definitely Man City is going to turn out. They'll come all out to win the game. So it wasn't a shock to me. It was the shock I had was that Crystal Palace were beating them in 20 minutes of play or 22 minutes of play.
Hey,
So that was the shock.
that's really fascinating. If we look at the match, the way it was going, we all thought that there would be another meltdown from City. But
Yeah.
be as it was, if you look at the match, be as it was because City started with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Mamouche up front, Edison in goal, uh, Luis Diaz, Glavadol, O'Reilly, Gonzalez. Who else again? Kovacic, McCarthy, Golgan, De Bruyne, and like I said, Mamouche up
No, no,
front.
no.
And also, Crystal Palace started with a 3-4-2-1 formation with Mateta up front, Eze, Sa, Mitchell, we call it Mitchell, Kadeba, Watson, Munzo. Okay, that's the guy they signed from this. Then
Munoz.
Munoz and Lexon, Lemar, and Richardson. Henderson was in goal. And we all thought that it's going to go just one way at the end of the day. But Manchester City just really prove us wrong at the end of the day. And they slot in five really good goals, unreplied goals. Because the first goal came in from Iberiche Eze, Crystal Palace. Then they went on again from Chris Richard 2-1. Then the riots just started from City in the 33rd minute. And you just think that okay, they've gotten 1 goal back. What else? Mamouche. Then the next 3 minutes again, they got another goal back. The second half, they got another goal back from Mateo Kovacic, James McCarthy, 56 minutes, and 76 minutes for Riley as well. So I think in this match they had 5 different goal scorers. I think good one for them.
Yeah, it's a good one because when I was watching the match, I was like, I predicted training for
Yeah.
City to win training. So seeing that the Crystal Palace is winning 2-0 already, I was like, well, I know I was optimistic that Man City are going to win the match.
You see how
So
you see
it's
how the
a
three
great
0
comeback for them.
It's a good comeback. You see how they train you. You see how they train you because if you minus two plus minus five, you see three. The goal difference is three, so you still have that training. But it's a good one for City.
Yeah, it's a
So
good one.
where else should we go in the Premier League? So let's go to the City ground where Everton went to a difficult place, very difficult place because it's only a few teams that go to Nottingham Forest and win this season. Especially this season, only a few teams because of the way they've made that place a fortress. But Everton
Yeah.
went there, they saw and they conquer. So how did that go for Everton?
I will say it's a big shock to me because if you see the time they scored the goal, it was 90 plus 4. It
Yeah.
was a 9 minute goal. So I really give Everton their flowers because it is not easy to go there and win. It's difficult for teams that are on their level to go there and even pick a draw. So for
Yeah.
Everton to go there and win this match, you know how tight the match is. So it's kudos to Everton.
So kudos to Everton. So for Everton, I think they will be looking towards safety and to play looking towards playing in their new stadium in the Premiership next season. Sorry, next season they'll be looking forward to playing the Premiership next season. I'm absolutely so glad for them. They're very very happy for them because they saw, they conquered. They currently have 38 points. Uh, they are just behind Manchester United on in the table log with the same goal difference, but they played one more game. So for Nottingham Forest, it's 3 point drop. So and they've allowed the likes of City to come in, and the pressure will be on them now. And that's why I think we mentioned that yesterday that
They need this match.
they need this match. This is a match that they can really get something and see if they can really get close to that 10 points goal. 57 points would not qualify them. Look at the table very well. Like I said, 57 points will not qualify them at this moment. They need to do more, and they have at least 6 more matches to go, or be 7 more matches to go. So they need to do more than what they are doing. They've done at the beginning of, if they want that Champions League place. That's what I think. Look at the
Yeah.
table. Look at the table, Paul. So they have 57 points. Man City have 55 points.
Mhm.
Aston Villa have 54 points. Chelsea in six have 53 points. If they play tomorrow, if they win tomorrow, yes, if they play tomorrow, if they win
Yeah.
tomorrow, they
They'll
will
have
go to
56.
50. They will go to 56. Newcastle have 53 points. If they win tomorrow against Man United, they go to
Yes.
56. So you have a lot of teams in that place. Even Fulham, Brighton still have chance to qualify for Europe. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So these guys, this Nottingham Forest, they need to be very, very careful. They
The,
need to
sub-
be careful
the
because if not,
surprising
so
part is that
yeah,
it's not just that Everton won the match. They bought possession, shot on target. Though shot on target, they have five each. But possession, it was Everton. So I don't really understand the
I think
kind
I
of
think that yes, I think it's
the
so
kind
okay.
of
Look, go ahead, go
go
ahead.
on. Okay, I can't really understand the how will I put it? The zeal that Everton took to their stadium. Because
Yeah,
as it is now, everyone have what they are fighting for. So they are
exactly.
doing everything possible to escape that relegation battle as well. So that's the reason why every match now is very, very important.
Yes, every match is like a final. Yeah,
Yeah.
every match is like a final. Okay, I looked at that match, and I look at Everton. Look at the start of the match. Everton were just so good. There's nothing that you feel that they didn't do anything bad in that match. They went there, they saw, they conquer. Look at the shot on target, 13 against 10. They had five shot on. I mean, the shot on goal, 13 to 10. The shot on target, 5-5
Five.
apiece. Possession, like you said, is 58 and 48. Then when it comes to passes, Everton really outclassed them and outmuscled them when it comes to passes. Pass accuracy, Everton 81%, 75% for Nottingham Forest. Number of foul, Everton did more of the fouls. Yes, because you expect Nottingham Forest to come blazing after them. then you look at the whole match as a whole. I think Everton did brilliantly. Or David Moyes really did. I just think that David Moyes, and this is what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Going for now, is that David Moyes. If I was David Moyes, I wouldn't have picked Manchester United 13 years ago to coach. I mean, 13 to 14 years ago to coach them. But it was a job that had a good pay and had potential going forward. But I just think that I could have stayed with that Everton side and built the team, and maybe by now they should be challenging for a lot of. But that is a mere say because anything can still happen. I can say this, we can say that. Maybe he takes them to relegation along the line, along between that year. But this, I think, is his team. Everton is his team, and you can't take it away from him. He knows in and out of the club. He understands what is being expected of the club, and even the fans also they missed him. So
Yeah.
I think it's he has come. He has to look at it. He has to look at the bright side of him going back to Everton. Especially with next season, a lot of things are going to happen for Everton next season. Many things. The new stadium, the new money that is also coming into the stadium and to the club. So you have a lot of money to spend. So it's good news for Everton. It's good news for David Moyes, and it's good news that they will be playing the Premier League next season.
Excellent.
Okay, so where did we go to?
Let's go to that should be Southampton, Aston Villa.
Okay,
So the match ended 0-3 favor of Aston Villa. Yep.
so Southampton, Aston Villa, and our prediction yesterday for that match. I think Paul was one that predicted a 3-0. I think we all predicted a 3 all draw. If
Yeah.
yeah, we all predicted a 3 all draw, and it turned out to be a three. I mean, a 3-0 win. Sorry for we all predicted a 3-0 win for Everton in
Yeah.
that prediction show yesterday, and it turned out to be what. I said Aston Villa for me, they are pushing, and like you said yesterday, they will keep on pushing until they feel that they are satisfied that they can get that because with what is going with them in the Champions League now, they lost the first leg against Paris Saint Germain. Anything can still happen in Villa Park on Tuesday, but this is football, and to be frank, you don't think most of us don't really think that there will be hope for Aston Villa.
Yeah. When it comes to the Champions League, I don't see them coming back into the game because losing 3-1 to PSG and PSG now, this PSG, the kind of confidence they have, they are very composed. So I don't see Aston Villa beating, even winning them in England. So for me, the match is a good one because from this league, this match today between Aston Villa and Southampton is
Yeah,
more important to me than the Champions League because they still have a chance. If you check where they are on the table, they are directly behind Man City
yeah,
with 54 points.
exactly.
So even they still have a chance of coming to the qualifying for the Champions League as well.
They have
Mind you,
good chance.
we know that we have 5 slots
Yeah,
of clubs that are going to Champions League next season, so they have good chance to qualify as well. So it's a must win for them. So this is what I was expecting Nottingham Forest to do as well. But it turned out football is not we can say or predict, but the pitch will determine who goes
what's
home with
gonna
the point.
exactly? It is
A good,
not. It is
it's a good win for Aston Villa. It's a good win.
a wonderful win, a magnificent one. It's not by what we say or what the bookmakers say at the
Yeah,
end of the day, but what's going to happen is it's all about who comes to the party and who goes out high at the end of the day. So
yeah,
for me, I think it's a good result for Aston Villa. They had what they wanted. They saw it and I think they took it, and it's a good one for them. So I think for for Southampton, they've been confirmed relegated. All that they need is just I think they will still get their parachute money of 100 and something million pounds at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
they will see if they can come back to the Premier League next time and do much more better. So that this is what their season is all about so far, so good. If you ask me, would there be a spoiler on their end for teams that want to achieve this and that want to achieve that? I definitely might see one or two spoilers going forward from them, but I don't really see them causing a lot of threat to sides that are above them for me.
Even me.
Yeah. Okay. So the Premier League is still on, and we are in the running in with just about there are about 7 matches to go towards the end of the season, and it is really activities are really happening. But let's see. Let's talk about the league table so far. Um, when you look at the league table, will you say the Premier League this season was competitive?
Mm, that should be like 60 to 70% competition. For me, it's not 100% because if you check the way the league has been going
Yeah,
from the beginning, you discover that the team that we expected to compete is either those teams they had enough injury that that put them in a spot that they were not supposed to be. Take for example now Arsenal, Man City. Even before Man City started with all this, the injury hit them as well.
yeah,
Starting from Rodri, there was a time about 7 players of their first 11 players were out. So for me, I'll it's a competition. So
mhm,
whether you like it or not, it's a competition. So it's competitive, but not the way we are expected it. We expected it to be.
yeah,
So if you ask me, Liverpool, I will say they have been lucky because injury did not hit them the way it hits other clubs.
yeah,
So that doesn't mean I'm taking their flowers away from them. They've done well because playing till this stage and they've lost just 2 matches is a good run for them. But this season, I believe the injury we experienced this season, I don't think we have experienced it before. I'm generalizing all clubs now,
yeah. I
not
understand
just
you.
one particular
Yeah,
club.
yeah. I understand you.
So the injury each club went through this season is very, very much. So for Liverpool, congratulations to them because they just need 3 wins, 9 points for them to be crowned champions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need 3 wins and 9 points for them to be crowned champions. So where do our boss will come back to talk about the relegation zone? So where do our boss? So Leicester City, after all said and done, they went to Brighton and they took a point from Brighton. This is their first point in their last 5 matches. Their first point in their last 5 matches. So I think kudos to them. Really kudos to them. So where were all these? I knew they had a change of manager along the line when they brought in Van Nistelrooy. And to be frank, if I was Van Nistelrooy, I wouldn't take that job at that time in the season. Maybe because he just wanted to prove himself with regards to he didn't get the United job. But I think for me, I won't take that job if I was him. But this is what it is. If a job comes in, you know that it's good and it's in the Premier League. No matter what club you want to coach in the Premier League or you're about to coach in the Premier League or that comes for you, I tell you to be frank, you have to take it by the chin because the money is there, everything is there. It's just left for you to go in and play and show that you can really play good football with your players. So that's just it. So two
Yeah.
two 2-2 for those for Brighton versus Leicester City. What is really wrong with Brighton at the end of the day? What do we think is wrong with Brighton? Because it's not really all going well for them. If you look at, just sorry to cut you short, please. If you look at their just one win in their last five, two draws, two defeats.
That's football for you. Because for me, I was expecting Brighton to win. I predicted that they'll win, but for Leicester to get a point at Brighton is a good result for them. It's a good result for them. And sometimes even if you don't have any competition that you are playing, take for instance, Brighton, they're just playing the Premiership.
Yeah,
Sometimes the whole team drop forms, drop form at times.
yeah,
So you just be playing. You can't even tell the reason why they are they are not picking points they are supposed to pick. So football, that's football for you. So I believe they tried. There is nobody that will enter the pitch and decide that I don't want to win this match. Though definitely we have some club that they will come, they will set up 5-man defense. You know that this one they are here for just a point. But Brighton to Leicester, I don't think that's the case.
yeah. I
So
do, I
football
do agree.
happens. So
I do agree with you. I do agree with you. A lot of things can change instantly with regards to what you were predicting or what you expect in football. But who are we not to talk? We have to talk about it.
yeah,
We really have to talk about it. So we have traveled today from Man City to from Man City to where else, to Southampton, to Nottingham Forest, to Brighton. So let's go to the final game of the day. Where Arsenal were held at home by Brentford. I looked at Arsenal lineup today. I looked at it. David Raya in goal, Partey playing right back, Saliba, Kirion. Who else again? Tidan Kaney, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Rice, Waneri, Trossard, Gabriel. This is information to rest players ahead of the Real Madrid game. Are you telling me that Arsenal are ready against Real Madrid on Wednesday? This is what the information is telling me now.
yeah, definitely it's something any coach that is in the right senses. He should he knows that he's supposed to rest player when it comes to games like this.
Yeah,
If you check the points between Arsenal and Liverpool, it's 11 points before this game.
yeah,
So and they just have like six matches to go. So for me, Champions League is priority to Arsenal now than
yeah,
this league. What they are just trying to do in the league now is to maintain their second position. I don't see anything else than that happening in this league. So if you check now, the party now that they put party in the right back,
yeah,
play Giorgio at the midfield.
yeah.
At the end of the game, both of them they picked up an injury.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope it's nothing serious at the end of it. Maybe they are just minor,
Partey,
minor knock.
Partey and what was his name? Partey is doubtful. Partey and Ben White. Ben White picked up a knock before the game. So both of them now are doubtful. Why Jorginho? Jorginho came out at about 86 minutes,
Yeah,
and Arsenal have made their 5 substitutions. So that means Arsenal ended the game with 10 man.
yeah,
So resting player sometimes is not just it is football. Anything can happen. Have you not seen a situation whereby you rest player and the player did not feature in the game, and when they start training for the match, they rested the player for the player will pick up an injury.
yeah. It's true.
So for me, the game is 1-1. Like I said in the last match we talked about, which is Brighton and Leicester.
Yeah,
Sometimes you will just be playing game. doing everything that you know will work, and the result will not be in your favor. So I believe
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that is what has been happening to us now, even in their last match and this one.
No, okay. So a draw for Arsenal. I think already they've considered the league, so there's no cause for alarm with regards to that. But this is just their second draw in their last five in the Premier League. Maybe they go to Bernabeu, get the first goal on Wednesday, and seal the deal at the end of the day. So that's what I think is what I feel is going to happen. But like I said, just have to keep your fingers crossed, ensure that your players are there up and doing as a manager. They are there winning the first, second ball. So that is football for me. I think for me, the draw for Arsenal to concentrate on the Champions League, which I still think in terms of winning it, they are still behind Inter. They are still behind PSG. They are behind Bayern Munich. Either or the side. But this is football because when it comes to Champions League, sometimes even the team that play the best football don't go on to win it. Most times don't go on to win it. It is the team that have the match by match form that goes on to win. Whether the team is in the championship or playing uselessly, they are those teams that goes on to win it. So I
Yeah.
think kudos to them. Okay, we've covered much more that we could cover today in terms of uh what we expect. But I think from next week we'll be coming up here immediately after the last match of the day. That's when we'll be coming up here immediately after the last match of the day. We'll come here and take the fan reaction immediately, so that everybody gets involved. We'll also be having a call in as well. We'll put a link down out there for a call in, and probably we'll see where it takes this community to. Kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and also go to Red London Row. Red London Row, especially if you're an Arsenal fan, just go there. It's a channel dedicated for all Arsenal fans. Um, Paul will be there very soon to start his show, but just kindly help him to grow the channel and see what's going to happen at the end of the day. Okay, Paul. Final thoughts on this weekend, on this Saturday, not this weekend, because we still have more matches to come tomorrow. Liverpool, West Ham, Man United travel to Newcastle. I could have loved to watch that because Newcastle is not far from where I'm staying. Spurs will play. Let see the remaining matches for tomorrow. Sorry. So Spurs are going to play. Okay. So for tomorrow, sorry, am I mixing up? I'm having a lot of mix up here. Okay, sorry. Then for tomorrow, Wolverhampton, Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool at home to West Ham, Newcastle, Man United. And on Monday night football, for Monday night football is Bournemouth, Fulham. So those are the matches remaining for week 32.
And also
For week,
Chelsea Ipswich.
yeah, Chelsea Ipswich. Sorry, Chelsea Ipswich. Sorry for the Chelsea fans that are out there.
Yeah.
I didn't mention before you start crucifying me. Okay, Paul. Final thought.
I'll say my final thought is congratulations to Liverpool because for me, they are champions already.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
guys, subscribe, hit the notification bell, the like button, and help our community grow. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Do help our community grow, and we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you next time on the fan reaction. Hopefully, we have a brand new studio design ahead of next week. So hopefully, let's see how it goes. From me and Paul, we say keep watching football and keep enjoying it. Okay.